All right, I think we're back. Let me verify that on my YouTube app. Yes, we are back. All right, we're going to try game number 2 here at least. So last game, in our first game, first as a head coach, the computer randomly just decided to put our punter in at quarterback. No injuries, no reason for it, just all of a sudden punter in at quarterback. And it took me forever to figure out what was going on. I had to individually go through every single variation of formations and sub the punter out for the quarterback. I went and verified in our, I need to go to team formation subs here. So that shouldn't happen in this next game because we've got number 13 as our quarterback in all these different formations. So we should be good. I also noticed real quick that when I look at my coach stats, it's counting my first year when I was just an offensive coordinator. It's saying my career record is 7-7, which I don't appreciate. I'm 1-0 with Wyoming. I should be 1-0 career record, but we're going to have to deal with that. I'm going to keep my own stats in terms of wins and losses. In my version, I'm 1-0, not 7-7. I was just an offensive coordinator at Rice, so we'll see what happens with that, but I should be pretty safe. I think my goal this year was just to win 4 games. We've already won 1. We can actually, if I look at that again, and I click on myself, no, where did I go for that? I think that was under coach contracts. Yeah. So my goal is to win 4 games. I've already won 1, 100% safe. But I am 1-0, not 7-7. That's what I'm going with. All right, so we've done our recruiting. We have an FCS school this week, so we should be able to get to win number 2. Yeah, let's just dive into game number 2, and we'll take it from here. Should we switch up the uniforms at all? What's our alternate? Why not? Let's go with the alternates.
Welcome to the home of the Wyoming Cowboys in Laramie, Wyoming. As we'll see, the Titans taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Wyoming Cowboys. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
All right, keep an eye on the quarterback. Let's see if we run into that same glitch. I don't want to kick it that far. He might return this. Yeah, he is. All right. Here we go, defense. We need to shut this FCS school down.
Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
When we talked to him this week,
What kind of offense are these guys going to be running? Option? Hopefully not hurry up. I hate the hurry up offense.
He's got what it takes to win this football game.
Nice. Good start.
Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Still can't get off blocks even when it's an FCS school.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground and cover to pick up the first. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Back to throw. It's Beebe.
Uh-oh, going deep.
On the right side.
Knock it down. Oh, it's almost completed.
The football, a big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. And the Titans decide to punt it away. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He was hoping for a little more
All right.
running room, but there
Let's see what our quarterback can do when he gets to play a whole game. Well, hopefully he doesn't play the whole game. Hopefully we're blowing him out and we get the second stringers in. But hopefully we don't put our punter in at quarterback at any point.
Players, their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get
Well, that's not going anywhere. Lost 3 yards on our first play.
always being a great teammate.
Not a great start.
Coaches love.
Big-time players make big plays in big games. Right?
Oregon up 15-7 on Iowa as I'm playing this.
They're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Oh, God. We just threw a pick.
He's brought down.
Well, great start.
The defense comes out on top with a pick.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game.
If nothing's there, just take off running, quarterback.
You go to the sidelines, you have a good talk with your coach, you settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
I don't know why he thought that was a good idea.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Going right to work up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smallwood. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Beebe. Bringing the heat.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops to throw.
Yeah, there we go.
Defense gets moved.
Getting after the quarterback today.
Down he goes again.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
2 sacks today already.
The Titans send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out.
I wonder what would happen if we just ran a primarily option offense with this quarterback and running back I've got.
Guys do their job and they get him stopped at the 22-yard
Let's go. Let's give it a shot.
Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game.
Ooh, he took a big shot there.
Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me.
Jeez. Quarterback's looking rough today.
Same pace there. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the time.
Yeah, and just
Iowa getting a field goal, 15-10.
you start trying to aim it, you really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they gotta quickly get and recognize, do I need
Great
to
throw.
fire it? Do I need to put a little air
Good job, offense.
And it's just a tough thing for
Really dominating this FCS school.
You see they have less and less mishaps like that.
Hunt is in the air. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the
All right.
ready to go with a fresh possession. Now this offense is back on the field. Looking to throw, it's Beebe. Makes the catch, it's Smallwood.
6 yards, too many yards.
Getting there, still a bit short of the first down. The Titans can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, they'll try
Oh, boy.
to oppose their running game.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10.
So the FCS school is starting to turn into God mode team.
By that defense, just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe
3rd and 8. All right, we should be able to stop this, you would think.
Really nice job by the football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads, making sure the picture is not clear, getting downhill,
He lost it hard and deep.
Oh, don't you dare catch it. Whew.
And trying to put points
All right, offense. I need you to do something good. Not throw a pick. Not go 3 and out.
We'll punt this one away.
Looks great to start off the year against North Texas. Didn't really do much the rest of the game, but half of that was the damn punter being in the game for at quarterback. But so far here today, we're not doing crap.
Here comes the offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Swings it out to the flat. Across the 30, out of
Got a first down finally.
1 yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with
I
him.
don't know why he didn't go to the outside, but
Running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass, it's Barnett.
hey, we completed a pass.
Way out and catch. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. The give on the outside.
Oh, God.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
And the Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run play action. Here's the pressure.
Jesus. Why are we so bad? We were pretty good against North Texas to start anyway. Let's get our ass kicked right
We might as
now.
well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking down the middle.
There we go.
Got his man downfield.
Needed that.
The move, they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to sling it on 2nd down.
That should be a touchdown.
Downfield.
There we go.
A great catch and run for 6. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand new game. They're trailing by just 4 to Georgia Southern. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
And how about that one, Kev? He hurls one deep down the
Take
left
it.
side.
Ah,
And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off the RPO.
Ooh. Could have been bad if he didn't make that tackle.
To pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Beebe. Fires to the middle.
Ooh, good job.
And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. The Titans will punt it away on 4th down. Slips a tackle and he's got room. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. It'll be a draw. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
No, God. He threw another interception. Why are you throwing right to the defense? Jesus Christ, this quarterback's killing me. Perfectly covered. Just throws it right to the... Like, there's no way you didn't see him. Oh, my God.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. They'll start this drive going to the air.
Oh, God.
Look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Wants to throw on 1st down.
No pressure. Has all day to throw.
Trying to make magic with his feet. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Beebe.
Get him! There we go.
And the defense picks up a
Thank God for all the sacks.
back down at the
Our offense played like shit today. Three sacks for Lacombo.
The period has expired and Wyoming has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment.
-4 yards rushing. Good job. And 2 interceptions thrown. Our offense is firing on all cylinders here.
They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. He's going to let it go.
Ah! How do you not pick that?
Incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Titans
Oregon just had a receiver with the ball hit him right in the chest. It went right through his arms like a hoop.
and they'll keep it away from the return man
This
as the
type of
punt goes
crap
out.
happens for Iowa all the time. I don't get it.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Sweet cut there. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36. The Cowboys can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gets the back moving. Looking for a man. It's Barnett.
Nice.
Soft spot in the middle. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense take
Jesus, that defensive lineman just killed our offensive lineman there.
They turn into 5.
That's going to be a problem.
To 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires
Well, that's not going to be completed.
And
That was completed. So to hold on us, it looks like defensive pass interference. That's a touchdown, baby. Holy crap, we never get those. We're going to declaim that.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. They'll try to add another to their lead.
So negative 1 yard of rushing for us.
Makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. He'll start the return inside his 5.
Nice tackle.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. From the gun.
Oh, boy.
Looking for room.
Jesus.
Good surge.
Put him down.
Give him 4 out to the 18. And the Titans want to crank the tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to...
There we go, D.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, it's Beebe. Unloads to the wideout.
Nice.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Of course, against a decent team, not an FCS team, a lot of these would be completed.
The Titans will call on their punt team. They're up to half dozen kicks today. He's got it. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here.
Oh, God, it's going to be another pick.
Play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They'll throw again after the incompletion.
Nice. Tight end's pretty good player.
Right at the 30-yard line, a big play as this offense in business.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field, and nowadays you can start to feature them more and more.
I wish we could run. I can never, whether it's Rice, whether I'm Wyoming against an FCS school, no matter what it is, can't run the ball.
Looking to fire.
Run! Oh, my God.
Under fire. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up.
Okay, that'll work. Touchdown. Nice. Oh, God. Iowa had a wide open guy for some reason. I don't know how this happens for Iowa. I mean, you get the greatest luck in the world. I'm sure it's a lot play design that confuses the defense, but that was just complete blown coverage there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Looking for a man. It's Beebe. Throws to the line.
Oh, my God. Why do our guys get burned so badly?
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Perfectly. Oh, there we got some pressure on him. I was going to say they picked up the blitz like perfectly.
Backed up now. second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top.
Wide open.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a nice game.
FCS school just marching down the field on me.
This offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again.
Okay, good.
Mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And
Broke
the
it up,
pass
nice.
is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I gotta go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell.
Oh, God, we got lucky there.
Body jerks forward, and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
The Titans line up to punt it away. He won't be able
It's going out at like the 5.
It goes out of bounds.
It's at the 18. Okay, we can deal with that.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive. Because
I would just, yeah, I went for it on 4th and 3 and got it.
They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. To the ground with the back. How about this sophomore?
2 yards. Hooray.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the
Curious how this zone toss will work. I'm sure we'll probably lose 6 yards.
situations. Really good job by the defense.
Toss to the outside.
Yep.
He has had a
About us.
long day
I imagined it would.
Not to mention the backfield as the defense has been all over him. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. To the air, it's Barnett. Showing the arm strength to the left.
Ooh, caught it. Nice.
Wide open, he makes the catch.
Wish we could run, too. Just got to throw the ball for 600 yards.
And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second
Not
quarter.
giving me any
This
options, huh?
quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
1st and goal for Iowa.
Moving quickly down the field.
They score. They have the lead. They score a touchdown anyway.
They'll leave it with him. Fights off the defender.
10 carries for 23 yards.
For a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You
What happens if we try a RPO here?
know on first down that they're going to run the
Let's
football.
test this out.
Then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Got it behind the line. It's Bean. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down. First down. First down. Just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They're looking for an advantage in the running game.
No boy.
to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the 1st down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up the throw on 3rd down. You need more.
Touchdown. Well, he's throwing two,
To the air for the score.
And this crowd was
thrown 2 picks, but now he's thrown 4 touchdowns. So that kind of balances it out, right?
this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about.
Dion DeBlanc.
Nothing here in the first half. This has been all home team.
Maybe we'll try to get some option game going after this. Now that we have a comfortable lead,
Point after.
and we're not turning the ball over every other play.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UConn has the lead right now. Husky hysteria has been palpable all week across the state, but this game is hardly over. There
Third
is
and goal
time
from
left
about
on
the
that
3 for
clock.
Iowa.
They're up by 4 over Maryland. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. From the gun,
This run right through my blitz.
breaks into the open. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. And the Titans with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Here's
There we go. Another sack.
the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To the air. It's Beebe. Fires to the wideout. Target to the left. It's a game of first downs. And they
Can't cover all day, though.
Their own 37. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure coming.
Yeah, another sack.
Comes the rush.
Only 5? I thought we had more than that.
Up at the 28.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are...
Brazina, a transfer I brought in.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Wants to go up top.
Screen.
Sets up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this.
Oh, God. They're going to run for it, aren't they? Oh, there we go.
He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. The Titans will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Let's see what he can do with it. And he's going
Not much.
to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed
Well,
up.
with just a minute left, we got to try to throw the ball. But in the second half, we'll try some option before we get the second stringers in there.
Time and comes out throwing. Just led him a little too far across the sideline.
That was incomplete, really.
Catch, but it's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Finds his tight end.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing there.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Catch in the middle. It's B. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. If you're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an
All right, we'll kick the field goal from here.
pick up the first. Well done.
What the hell? Why would you do the expedited clock? That's not what I want.
Who's got a better seat there today in
That's
Laramie than you?
really annoying.
And how do we possibly
Shouldn't have picked a
begin
play, I
without
guess. But
singing
why would you speed up the clock?
His ability to find gaps, run
Makes no sense. Why would anyone want that?
breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the highest elevation in all of college football, War Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that.
Iowa going for it on 4th and goal. I mean, they kind of need to. They're down 5 with under 2 minutes to go.
Kick it away to start the second half.
Play the game right here.
Here
Only
it
3
comes.
seconds on the play
Inside
clock.
zone 5.
Ooh, just got the hike off. And he's going to score. Wow.
38 after.
Iowa takes the lead on Oregon. Oh, God, he just did the 6-7 thing.
Wyoming takes over the football.
All right, read option. That's what we want.
On its way out. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half.
Wish we could run the ball. It's so frustrating.
Too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Barnett.
Throw it. Do something. My God. Hate all these plays. We're going to do a play action like that's going to fool anybody. Iowa just got the 2-point conversion, so they're up 3. Iowa somehow going to defeat. Oh, God, he was open.
The Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the.
Well, that's out. He did not get the 2-point conversion.
Here comes the offense onto the field again.
Iowa's going to be up by 1.
Chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the.
He's going to run for 1,000,000 yards.
Playing so much, he's not used to this. This offense, they just got to.
Didn't get the first.
They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And the Titans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout.
Okay, 3rd down.
Ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. The Titans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
So annoying. 4th and inches. Oh, they're going for it again.
Really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
On 4th down, looking for the completion.
God, why does they get so much separation from our cornerbacks? We can't cover them. This FCS school is just too fast for us.
The Titans come to the line with a new set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Beebe.
Okay, good.
Squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass.
No pressure again.
Fires to the right. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Fakes to catch. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
This isn't as much total domination as I expected against an FCS school.
Wants to throw it. Fires in the end zone.
Ooh.
And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense.
A shot toward the end zone.
Pick it off.
Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Splits the uprights. Good.
Well, this school has a better kicker than North Texas, apparently.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25.
Let's try a RPO, see what happens.
He has the football back, and here comes the offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that.
Get a yard. Well, he stayed on his feet.
Get back to what you were
At 5 after 3 broken tackles.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels.
See how the speed option goes.
Personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Now on the option. Now the toss. Makes a pass.
Got the first at least.
They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Might as well running until they stop.
There we go.
He's got it again. They'll get
So few and far between.
it on the 49.
It's always nice to see when you actually pop one.
Surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
He'll pull
Here
it
we go. Good slide.
He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
And how about it? It's not just the arm. We've seen that today where he's picked them apart, put up some yardage, put on some touchdowns. Also showing you he can do it with his puppies. Taking off, running.
All right, Oregon's got the ball down 1, a minute 51 to go.
Bit of everything today.
The 25-yard line.
Hand off to the single back.
There's a nice run.
He goes out of bounds.
65 yards now.
And the offense can smell the touchdown from here. And the Cowboys kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
Take off. Oh, God. Just run backwards 30 yards. God, my quarterback makes the stupidest decisions.
They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Throws to the tight end.
Way over him.
A hair too much
Just
on
a hair.
this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time...
Deep shot for the end zone.
No, how is that not a touchdown? It just like went right by him. Even in a 28-3 game, my team's pissing me off. Oh, I didn't put it in slow. So we didn't get to see the field goal, but he made it.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Looking for blockers.
Nice.
Good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work.
Oregon's to about the 50, 34 seconds to go.
Starts the drive trying to go up top. Lofts one high and deep.
What the?
The coverage got it deep.
Why does that happen so often?
Takes it all the way down.
Where our guys just stop guarding people.
Just like that. Field position flips.
God, that's annoying.
Motion from the wide out. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here's the pressure.
Get there, get there. Yes.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not...
Chase Gilbert, we had him transfer in.
They're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
And the Titans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. He just slips
3rd and 16.
way down to the 42.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that
Oregon
QB up
just
in the
completed
center. You could tell they were-
pretty incredible pass to get in field goal range. They're at the 27 or something like that.
They've already got a bunch quarterback pressure. This offense has
It'd be nice to see Iowa get their heart broken for once. Happens in Nebraska every other week.
Protect their quarterback a little bit more, whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback. Something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Shakes off the defender.
Good run in there. See if we can actually get to 100 rushing yards in this game for our running back. It's not going to happen often this year, it's clear.
Dropping back, it's Barnett.
Nice.
He's got an open man. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
This defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Take off, run.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a
Really needs to learn how to run the ball when there's 20 yards in front of you.
Confused on first
Take
down.
off.
He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place.
Oh my God, they're not going to give me the first down there.
The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And we're not going to give me...
really what game managing is. Nice pickup on
Testing the offensive line here. We better be able to convert this.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes. Finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good
Got it.
situations.
Okay. Good. With our backup running back.
Keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
And the Cowboys are flying down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to the big
Oh God, he threw another pick.
finding wide
God,
defenders
it's pissing me off.
interception of the day. Nice
Just throws it into like double and triple. Throws it right to the defense, essentially.
takeaway, and now they're in business.
All right.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34.
All right, we just got away with a little bit of a defensive hold, but it wasn't crazy bad.
To the air.
So now Oregon's going to have to kick a field goal to win the game.
Unloads it left.
And of course.
Caught downfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another
Oregon,
play
you better
on
hit
before
this.
the clock hits zero. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off.
So this is a... Oh, they're trying to ice him. So it'll be about a 39-yard field goal to win the game for Oregon.
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback.
We should be up by a hell of a lot more against this FCS school.
The game, and we'll start with the first down. To the air, it's Beebe. Throws to the wideout.
Are you kidding me?
And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big
FCS school starting to beat my ass again.
22. They've come out with
It's 31-3.
answers on this possession, and now another first down.
I guess they're not beating my ass right now.
Wants to go up top.
Right, exactly now. They're going right down the field, but...
Outside.
All right, here's the field goal for Oregon to win the game.
Long way to go.
Only 7 seconds to go. 4th and 4. 39-yard field goal.
Wants to go up top. And that
You got it. Oregon wins.
moves on second
Well,
down.
there's 3 seconds left, unless there's an insane return for a touchdown or something.
Man, just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch.
Get him. There we go. 7th sack of the game.
Makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one.
Chase Gilbert, transfer.
7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
They're going for it, huh?
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Looking for the
Knock it down. Nice. All right, we might have our first string offense do one more possession. I need to score and not throw an interception or fumble before I let you have the rest of the night off.
Wow, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly.
Throw it.
Probably just doing safe
Run.
runs
Do
inside.
something. Oh, God. Oh, that's going to be completed. 435 passing yards now. 4 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. All right, here's the kickoff from Oregon. 3 seconds left. Iowa's got to do something pretty insane here. They're squibbing it. Oh.
In the 4th quarter, and you just keep
And he's just going to, oh, my God.
That tells you something, okay?
He didn't even try to pitch it. Game over. Oregon wins.
Definitely not interested in running clock, interested in making a point.
The Cowboys line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all
Let's
the way
see.
down to the 3, and the defense
Still got a couple hours to the Nebraska game.
Defensively, with all the space,
Probably lose to UCLA tonight. We got Notre Dame.
opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground.
Oh, God. Just absolutely destroyed there.
Have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
Guess we'll switch
Looks
to
as
the
if
Notre
we have
Dame
an
game.
Injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
What is it? 3rd and goal. What channel is the Nebraska game on?
3rd down today, and another opportunity here on 3rd and goal. Wants to throw. It's Barnett. Looking for the goal line.
It's frustrating. We're going for it, damn it.
Closer to pay dirt. There's an old school thought that says just take the 3 here, but that feels like a win for the defense. I'm going here.
Yeah, and there's a new school thought that says I'm inside the 2-yard line. It's 4th down. I'm going for it. I'm going to be aggressive. So
There we go.
Fired in from the red zone for the score.
and I'm liking what I'm seeing from this offense. Look, last week you found a way.
We're on Fox, okay.
That's what you're supposed to do. But this offense looks like they're taking it to the next level, hitting their stride a little bit, finding out who they're going to be. And they look.
Now we can put our second string in.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. But studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Texas State is just getting blown off the field right now, and at this rate, I'm not sure this won't get worse. They're trailing by 28 to UTSA. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Come on, 45. Got to have better coverage than that.
Good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw on first down.
Oh, boy.
Pop one on the screen.
Oh, he just shook the jock off our guy.
Defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
To the air, it's Beebe.
Go get through there, 45. Oh, close.
Gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
That Indiana touchdown today to win the game was crazy.
Right? Like they haven't protected their guy
Showing a replay of it now.
Been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number one for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been
Somebody in Indiana sold their soul, man. I don't know how they got so good.
On target over the middle. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first
Signetti's a
down, they
wizard.
got it at the 40.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build on.
What the hell are you doing, 96?
And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of
Jesus, picking us apart, man.
a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Ooh, I thought he caught that.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops.
Nice.
Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 20.
Tulane beat Memphis in real life.
Field goal try.
Texas Tech won easily.
Try the run. He gets it inside the 20.
Vanderbilt came back and is going to beat Auburn, it looks like. Wow.
And it'll be fourth
Texas
down.
A&M is beating up on Missouri.
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. Never a doubt. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit...
All right, let's see how the backup offense looks.
And I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the fourth quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped.
All right, what are we going to do here?
Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
And the Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
Oh, he's going to break it. Our backup running back's going to
He's got room.
kill it.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam.
Nice.
Then some slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone.
Backup running back wants the Heisman.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just
Oh, we brought him in.
to pour it on.
He was a transfer or a recruit. I can't remember which, but he's from us.
Complimentary football.
All right, Wyoming moving to 2-0. Expected to get, well, our goal was 4 wins. Halfway there.
Onto that lead. And he added the extra point. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Dropping back, it's Beebe. Oh, they're after him.
Light him up.
He's going to run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Get to him. Get to him.
Just
Oh,
gets rid of it before the
got the ball away.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback,
He's going to throw deep right
Pick it off. That works.
and that one's incomplete.
All right, second string offense gets another shot here.
The scoreboard instead, it's fourth down. The Titans will bring the punt team onto the field. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
It's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do.
Only one there.
Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
Let's try a read option here with this backup quarterback.
This week in the film room, because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
He'll keep it himself.
Oh, God. He's going to return it for a touchdown. Nope. Well, backup quarterback's not running the option anytime soon for us.
They forced the turnover.
And all the visions and all the great things you anticipated happening for this fella, like in the first carry you put it on the deck.
He doesn't seem to care that much. It's like, all right, well, run off the field.
Swing in this game too. Early fumble, early turnover to get this thing rolling.
Back to throw, it's Beebe.
Nice.
Right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they missed
Vanderbilt up by 8 now over Auburn. Wow. Auburn was winning that pretty comfortably, I think, for a while.
right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Well, a lot of things haven't gone right for him. You saw an incompletion right there. It's been offense, it's been defense. They just haven't been able to click and get into a rhythm here. And now they're playing catch-up, and you know they're going to be throwing it each and every play here in the fourth quarter.
Incomplete. He caught that?
Moving deeper
My
into
God.
enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The Titans getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the
Kind of burned you, 5.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen,
Jeez, wide open.
passing game like this is taking over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson.
Oh, bring him down. Want to get through this game without giving up a touchdown.
A mere inches away from pay dirt. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. They'll pull it.
Oh, they got it.
And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over.
Pretty much.
Multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
They're not going to onside kick, are they?
Down the middle. So that drive covered 40 yards, and they close
No.
the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there. and make
See if
the
our
stop
running
at
back can
19.
pop another one here.
So they start
Probably
this
last
drive
play of the
from
game.
inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They think they can create space here with the
Pretty good game.
Get it to the 39.
4 carries for 104 yards.
I think a big key in this team's success today has been their ability to run the football. They've been able to just hand it off and go churn out yards. They've had this defense on their heels all game long. It's given them a big cushion in this game.
Might give them one more run.
Let's see if they can keep it up.
The Cowboys just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll give it to the back. He
Ooh,
and runs through another guy.
nice.
Freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
So that was a 3rd string running back. run out here. 45-13. Go to 2-0 on the year.
What an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
Thanks so much for spending some time.
All right, looking at the team stats, we had more first downs, 27-16. Total offense, 617 to 335. Rushing yards, we had 178. They had -5. Passing yards, we had 439. They had 340. Defense needs to shore that up. Third down conversion percentage, we were 63%. They were 17%. Turnovers killed us. We had 4. They had 0. 1 fumble loss, 3 interceptions. Time of possession, we won that by about 3 minutes. Looking at player stats, Blake Barnett finishes 23 of 36 for 439 yards, 5 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. FCS West, Andrew Beebe finishes 25 of 48 for 340 yards, no touchdowns, no picks. Their leading rusher was Cole Stockdale, 8 carries, 26 yards. Our leading rusher actually was Daryl Bragg, the freshman, 4 carries, 104 yards. Our starter had 20 carries for 79 yards. Leading receiver, I guess, well, we'll go with Jalen Bean, 7 catches, 93 yards, 2 touchdowns. So we had 4 guys almost get 100 and 1 guy get 100. Leading receiver for FCS West is Ziggy Smallwood, 8 catches, 112 yards. Leading blocker for them was a tie between 3 guys with 6 pancakes. For us, it was Jonathan Bush with 8 pancakes. Defensive leaders for us, total tackles, we were led by Caleb Merritt with 7. Tackles for loss, Daniel Lacombo with 3. He also led the team in sacks with 2.5. And no interceptions for us. For FCS West, Shaq Lockett, Aaron Baker, and Kenyon Melton all had an interception. Xander Beecher had 2 sacks. He also led the team in tackles for loss with 3. And Aaron Baker led the team in total tackles with 11. Kicking, Ethan Conley for FCS West was 2 of 2 on field goal attempts with a long of 36, 1 of 1 on extra point attempts. Our kicker, Eric Sandvik, was 1 of 1 on field goal attempts. He hit a 42-yarder and then 6 of 6 on extra point attempts. Punting, our guy, Gavin Helm, / backup quarterback, 2 punts for an average of 48.5 yards per punt. FCS West, Cameron Adkins had 10 punts for an average of 38.1 per punt. Kick returns, FCS West, Ty Kilbane had 4 returns for an average of 15.5 yards per return, and DJ Nicely had 4 returns for an average of 15.2 yards per return. Our Caleb Merritt had 2 returns for an average of 28.5 yards per return, had a 33-yarder. And then Trevor Rogers had 2 returns for an average of 17 yards per return. Punt returns, Eric Richardson for us had 5 returns for an average of 7.2 yards per return, and Caleb Merritt had 1 return for 6 yards. For FCS West, Taylor Haynes had 2 returns for an average of 4.5 yards per return. Scoring summary, pretty much all Cowboys. In the first quarter, Jalen Bean caught a 28-yard touchdown pass from Blake Barnett. Wyoming led 7-0 after 1. Second quarter, Eric Richardson catches a 41-yard touchdown pass from Barnett. Trevor Rogers catches a 31-yard touchdown pass from Barnett. And Dion DeBlanc catches an 8-yard touchdown pass from Barnett. And the Cowboys led 28-0 at halftime. Third quarter, FCS West gets on the board with a 34-yard field goal, but then Wyoming gets a 41-yard field goal from Eric Sandvik. It was 31-3 going into the fourth quarter. In the fourth quarter, Jalen Bean catches a 1-yard touchdown pass from Barnett. Ethan Conley kicks a 35-yard field goal for FCS West. Daryl Bragg has a 73-yard touchdown run, and then FCS West closes the scoring with a Andrew Beebe 1-yard touchdown run. Gives you your final score of Wyoming 45, FCS West 13. The Cowboys move to 2-0, halfway to our win goal for 2026. We leveled up, apparently. How many points we got? We've got 14. I might wait until we have 20. And then, well, you know what? Actually, let's take a look. Coach abilities. So if we get all these, we can maybe get to, we got to sign 2 top 5 recruiting classes to get elite recruiter. This might be useful. But I never try to sway. That's a point to think about. All right, so maybe I'll save my points and wait till I get to 20 and unlock one of the others. Let's see here. So the story of the game, home field advantage. Oops. Home field advantage. Wait. Got to go up here. Home field advantage. The Wyoming Cowboys are now 2-0 after defeating FCS West at War Memorial Stadium. Player of the game, Jalen Bean, 7 catches, 93 yards, 2 touchdowns. And we were a higher rated team, but not by much, really. Let's advance the week. Moving on to week 3, I believe. And I think we've got a bunch of guys that decided they're not coming to Wyoming. Shocking. Advance. Let's go down. We got a bye week already. All right, so let's remove all the guys that decided they're too good for us. 5-star cornerback. Yeah, that's probably a long shot. So we can sway him, I guess. All right, so can we can schedule his visit. Wait, why? What's going on? Why can we not schedule his visit? Do we need to sway him or something? If successful, this will add your chosen ideal pitch as the recruit's ideal pitch for your school only. Let's try to sway, I guess. You do not have enough hours. We got 25. So, oh, that's the problem. That's why we couldn't do that. So let's remove this. I felt I had a bug on me, so I just mashed my headset here. Well, first, let's try to sway, see what happens. Of course, then we don't have enough to schedule his visit. Let's schedule the visit. Week 6, we'll do playing time. Hopefully he cares about that. Now we've only got 10 hours. Is there anybody else we can actually schedule a visit for? Doesn't look like it. So let's go back here, add an action, DM the player. There we go. All right, there's our recruiting. And we're going to wait on upgrading the coach skills. Let's take a quick look at the top 25 scores from last week. Go to week 2, top 25. So Georgia crushed Western Kentucky. Auburn beat Southern Miss. Duke beat Illinois. Miami beat an FCS school. Vanderbilt beat Delaware. Oklahoma beat Michigan. SMU beat an FCS school. Iowa beat Iowa State. USC beat Washington. Penn State beat Temple. Alabama beat South Florida. Clemson beat Georgia Southern. Missouri beat Kansas. Texas Tech beat Oregon State. Texas A&M beat Arizona State. Tennessee beat Indiana. Utah beat Arkansas. Ole Miss beat Charlotte. Ohio State crushed Texas. Let's take a look at the Mountain West. So UTEP got a win against an FCS school. Northern Illinois did the same. UNLV beat North Texas. North Texas 0-2 now. Wyoming, we are 2-0. Nevada beat an FCS school. New Mexico did also. San Jose State crushed one. And Hawaii barely beat New Mexico State. Looking at the players of the week, I don't think we have any yet. I mean, we did have Malik Singleton last week. I forgot about that. All right, let's go ahead and advance the week. Can't believe we have a bye week this early. And then before our next game, I got to get my hourly steps here. Well, Auburn just scored again. That game's, and they went for 2 to tie it. 5.5 minutes left. We got it. Tie ball game. 5 minutes to go. Auburn and number 16 Vanderbilt. Let's advance. All right, let's go to recruiting here. So we got a conference game now. And we've got his visit scheduled. I don't think we can schedule anybody else's visit. Nagata, he was the bust anyway, so we're not too torn up about him, saying he doesn't want to come to our school. And we're down into the 3 stars. Sad. All the 4 and 5 stars we tried to go after. Let's go here. Let's remove that. Add an action to send the house. Let's go here. Remove that. Add an action to send the house. And we're down to 0. We are first. We're first for that 4 star, 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 first for that 5 star, first for that 4. So that'd be pretty awesome if we get all these guys. Especially if we get Eric Slater, except for he's a pocket passer. All right. So we got the New Mexico Lobos coming up. Familiar foes, New Mexico and Wyoming. The New Mexico and Wyoming meet for a Mountain West Conference game in Albuquerque. Wyoming, we're actually rated higher, so hopefully we get the win. Impact players DJ McKinney, their running back. Let's take a quick look at, team stats in the Mountain West on offense. So points per game, we are second to San Jose State. Total offense, or actually, well, we've played 2 games. Everybody else has played 3 or 4. So let's look at yards per game. We're actually first in yards per game. Passing yards per game, we are second. Rushing yards per game, we are third. Not bad. And let's look at the player stats, the player leaders so far early. Again, we're going to have to look at per game because we've played fewer games than everybody else. Let's look at yards per game. Here it is. Our guy is 4th, 283. So he threw for a ton the second game, not very many the first game. Looking at rushing yards, yards per game. Where the hell's yards per game? Is this average per game, I guess? Yeah, rushing average per game. McKinney, for New Mexico, he's actually leading the conference. And Teron Kelman is 5th. All right, so we got to stop the run. But before we play this game, I'm going to get my little hourly step, so I'll be right back. All right, here we go. Ready for our first road game of the year, first conference game of the year. Let's see if we can get the win. We got to stop the run game against these guys, apparently. We'll just wear our regular road uniforms for this one.
Welcome, everyone, to University Stadium, home to the Lobos of the University of New Mexico, and the fans here are fired up for this clash. Today, we're set for a clash between these two rivals from the Mountain West. As we'll see, the Wyoming Cowboys taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the New Mexico Lobos. For EA Sports,
Did they just say
I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack,
New Mexico against New Mexico, essentially?
It's time to get it going.
Maybe I missed it. All right. Let's keep this undefeated streak as a head coach alive. 2-0, not 8-7, as the game will tell you. All right, getting the ball first.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Wyoming's offense will take the field first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week,
Not bad.
guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And frankly, that's a completion. It's not going to make the end of season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may
First down.
be setting something big up for later in the game.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And he was
Tight end's pretty good. We got to get him the ball a little bit more often.
Only a modest gain. And the Cowboys can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to throw, it's Barnett.
Ooh, God, that's a dangerous pass.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass.
Ooh, going deep.
Puts a lot of air under it down the side.
And arm punt.
Oh, it's picked off.
But it's killing my quarterback's stats, though. He's throwing so many interceptions.
Making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season.
Colorado destroyed Texas Tech. Wow.
Have struggled
In the video
Big
game.
drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
On the run, it's McKinney.
All right.
Defense
Not
there to
bad.
Stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They feed him.
Yeah.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got
Job
it.
defense.
You know, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
Get off the block. My God.
Pocket breaking
Get him.
down.
There we go.
He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. The Lobos decide to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Coverage team able to put a stop to that.
All right. Let's not turn the ball over again.
Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. Catch in the middle, it's Bean. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Leaves it with the back.
Got the first. Nice.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To throw, it's Barnett.
Take off. Take off. There you go.
Pressure.
Slide now. Slide when there's a guy there. There you go.
And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You can see on the sidelines, guys, he could not.
Maybe don't throw it
out
then.
there in that time. It was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Oh, nice broken tackle. Good job, 6.
Throwing catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The Cowboys trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Terrible blocking.
Way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get...
Caught it. Nice.
They put the first points on the board.
Like that dance. All right, let's get to the extra point, please.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Off play action on 1st down.
You caught that?
Works his way to the
Come on now.
and that is plenty to give him a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Get off the block.
Fires
All that separation again.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on
Screen. Tackle him there. Good job.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Lobos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to keep it
Another screen. Get there, get there. Yeah, good job, 6. All right, 3rd and 11.
There on that screen pass as it just never developed. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep.
Knock it down. Oh my God, I thought he caught it.
Dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Lobos send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Get in the end zone. There we go.
And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw.
What's that little spin you're doing there?
Complete to the left. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's when he catches it, big fella.
The give to the
That should work. Keep going, keep going. That's our backup again. Why does our starter never get long runs? This is like our third stringer. 39-yard run. That's not bad.
You talk about creating big plays in the running game like this. This makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Good run there. Might as well try a draw now.
And the Cowboys come to the line after
Got our starter back in there.
huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going.
He'll get stuffed for no gain, probably. Had a pretty good run there. It's like 8 yards.
Rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. And if you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Throw it. No.
Pressure coming. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. If you had a DB on the bingo card for the first sack of the game, you win.
Man, and I've been here before, Reese. Like, I can hear the trash talk right now. Like, wait a minute. I got to cover.
Oh, my God. Sack, 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 sack.
They get him again.
All right, 52-yarder. Let's see if we can hit it. Come on, kicker.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And it's right.
Oh, we got it. Nice. 10-0 on the road.
Quick update. Let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 50 teams. USC answered the bell away from the Coliseum today with an impressive victory. The Trojans knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. Iron sharpens iron.
Let's see here.
A top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Get there. Nice.
It's McKinney. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How
Another
quickly they were able to get
They like to throw those screens, don't they?
down for a big loss.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Oh, pick. Oh, should have been a pick.
Shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. And the Lobos will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt.
Just runs right out of bounds.
Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Back to throw, it's Barnett.
Nice catch.
Dead spot in the middle. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Guys, we have Wyoming on top as we reach the end of the quarter. And they were
Defense doing a good job so far.
double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period. And
Let's do a read option.
find a way to answer. So first down here as they go back to work.
Keep it. There you
He'll
go.
do it himself.
Slide.
Got the first down.
Gotta learn to slide, man. Don't fumble. Don't get hurt.
They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it.
Oh, he held on to it. Attaboy.
The option play, nobody home.
87's a beast.
That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Wide receiver comes in motion. This time they'll go to the running game.
That should have been more yards. Kelman.
Up a couple down to the 16.
A big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those
Got the first.
centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Well, this defense-
Let's try his zone toss. This is probably going to go for a loss of 7 yards or something.
Think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies because you have got to stop.
Pretty good blocking. Touchdown.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown.
Love my rushing touchdowns.
These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. After that, there might be a few extra tackling drills in practice this week.
But listen, when you only got one guy there, it makes it really hard to get to the ground. You need a swarm. Where are my other guys? You got to get 1, 2, 3 more guys to the football to make sure you get them on the ground.
And with the extra
Good
point,
start,
they now
I'd
have
say.
a 3-possession lead at 17. So that's
Notre Dame going
45 to
deep. Oh, they got him.
And he found his way
Notre
to the
Dame
end
and
zone
Navy
from the
playing right
side
now.
of the cabin. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Oh, he's going to down that. No, he's taking it out.
Bring it out. It's Blair.
Oh, nice move.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
You got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of
Second
football.
down.
It's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse.
Probably going to be a quarterback sneak.
Have you seen my defense?
Or are they going to save that for third down, if there is a third down? Saving it for third down. Oh, boy. That might be a touchdown. Get there, 27. Get there, 27. No, it's a touchdown. Disgusting.
And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
I know coming into this game, this defense was worried about this guy catching the ball over their heads and behind them, but they weren't anticipating the jet sweep. When they see him outside wide like that, everybody starts shaking because he is so difficult to tackle. He puts on the jet.
Well, that's unfortunate.
He takes that long jet sweep to the house.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer.
When we give up touchdowns, it's always under a minute. I swear, every time.
Finished it with the long run for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They stuck the last drive in the end zone.
God.
Try to follow suit here.
Somehow he didn't lose yards there. He got like 7.
And getting 6 yards out to
It's
the
impressive.
6.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes
Oh, that might be
every single
not a touchdown, but
sheet is available
solid
on
gain.
second down.
They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the
We do
grab.
have some seniors that we're going to lose next year. That's unfortunate. Number 2, and then our tight end.
They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Gives it to the back on the draw.
Well, that didn't go anywhere.
This one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Notre Dame up 7-0.
It's Barnett.
Oh boy, make a move.
He's going to take off.
3rd and 10.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
How about this defense? This defense is getting after the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable. The 3rd sack of the day. Hard to have a
Throw
good
it.
pass in a
God, he holds onto the ball for way too long.
Comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight.
Damn it. In the end zone.
And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. This feels like a pivotal moment. Get the ball back on the punt. You need to put...
Get him, get him. Oh, I thought he was going to bounce it outside and go for a touchdown or something.
This offense, trailing the way they are here, David, they've got to be able to put something together, score some points, and build confidence.
Yeah, it's not panic time, but you do want to build that confidence and find something that you can do well.
Oh my God. How many tackles is he going to break? Jesus.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. To the air on 1st down. Finds his big tight end.
It's one of those drives. You can tell already.
Just a little bit at a time you get to that 1st down marker. The Lobos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job.
Hey, incomplete.
Down, setting up an easier second.
We got an injury. Tay Brown. He's one of our big transfers we brought in.
See the tight end, make the throw. No, it's
Hopefully
not
he's back soon.
Makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
And the Lobos come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He wants to throw it again.
Dang it. Get him.
Fires to the big
4th down.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
Got the Northwestern transfer going into game 4. The other transfer.
And you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the 1st down? You need your guys to have a little bit
Run pretty much right into tacklers.
They got the completion. It's not enough to pick up the 1st, and now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. From the shotgun,
Ooh, that'll work.
inside give. Got the 1st down, looking for more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll off one.
It's going to be a pick, probably.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there.
Phew.
It just trickled through his fingers.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Quarterback
There we go. That'll work. Slide. Never slides.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
We're already calling it. We're going bowling, baby.
Quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he gets a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a 1st
Good
down.
run.
And they picked up
Got
9
56
on
yards
1st
now.
down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Barnett.
Take off running. Good Lord. You got all the space in the world right in front of you.
Fires to the wide
And he just throws it right at the knees of the defender instead.
Threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. And the Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run for it on 3rd and short.
Nice.
Fighting off the defender. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the toss. Creates a
Oh,
little
God.
room. He fought
Loss of 5. Awesome.
That's what they mean by gang tackling.
Well, the offense is running towards the open grass, right? They're going toss play to the field, but way too much penetration defensively, forcing that tackle for loss.
Jesus, that's a terrible throw.
At the 2-minute timeout, they built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push.
Oh, he's got
it
him.
off the field.
That's a touchdown. Woo!
Cowboys.
Nice.
They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. They make this look ridiculously easy.
And it's because you've done it so much together. You start to build a trust with your quarterback. And that's
So our goal was 4 games. I mean, we haven't won this game yet, but we're on a good start here.
Make the catch on that fade route.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Texas A&M overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on.
Got 152 left.
And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from College Station, these Aggies got to be thrilled with this result.
He wants to start this drive with a pass.
All that speculation all week.
Job defense.
Something tells me, fellas,
Playing a lot better than Rice's defense.
of these teams.
Yeah, about that.
The first 3 games of the year, anyway.
There, Kevin, thanks for the update. They'll go to work in the air on second down.
Nice.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass.
Oh, wait.
defense.
That's not what we want to pick.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Off play action.
Oh, boy.
He lost it high
Knock it down.
on the left side.
Good job. All right, we got some time. We can still score.
On third down, now they're staring at 4th down. The Lobos will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one.
Why would you run right into your blocker?
Turn up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Back to pass, it's Barnett.
Oh, boy.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. They'll immediately call timeout.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're
They've sacked us 5 times already.
I think if you're the offensive coordinator,
We definitely need to recruit some offensive line. Throw it!
Moving the pocket, get your
Thank God.
away from danger because it's obvious. These
Sack,
offensive
sack,
linemen
sack, sack, sack.
cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch.
Go, 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 go. Oh, yeah, that's a great choice there.
To the tight end. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down.
All right, 4th and 13. Yeah, might as well punt.
Trying to get more points on the board before the break. And the Cowboys will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Get him. There we go. Good job.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. This drive will start from the 19-yard line.
Navy's going right down the field on Notre Dame here.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. The screen, and watch out. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Lobos racing to the line in the hurry up. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Grab near the marker, it's Johnson. The offense will quickly.
It's the last timeout, I think.
Put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Just trying to get some run stats before halftime.
Thanks to this senior defender. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw time, running short in the half. Caught near the
Time for a Hail Mary.
before going out of bounds.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air.
Nice.
Incomplete.
All right, pretty good first half. See if we can keep it up in the second.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like you've got a great atmosphere today in Albuquerque. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at University Stadium.
That touchdown. It's going to bother me. Should be a shutout.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Cowboys will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Blair.
Job 86.
As much as he hoped when he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
7 yards there.
Second half is the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth
Damn it.
downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Nice route there by the tight end.
Maybe end up having a punt.
First quarterback to find an easy completion.
Thought they were doing better than they were. Nice hit.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Good job.
They'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw.
Pick it.
And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Lobos line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll get down.
All right, 24-7.
They'll mark it at the 32. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They think there's room to run to the right here.
Got 2 yards. 1 yard.
Holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake.
Throw it. My God.
Here comes the
Like
rush, and
25 sacks in this game now.
28.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over the sideline and saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point on.
Oh, and he drops it.
And this is going to be incomplete on third.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
How'd we get hurt on that?
Down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
Oh, no.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Nice job after the catch by the tight end.
hell is
Able to
the-
make a guy miss and go get extra yards.
There we go.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45.
I'll get back onside. Shoo.
Looking for space.
Oh, my God. 12 yards.
Get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. To the ground.
There we go. 96.
Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Wants to fire on second down.
Get off the block. Okay, that works.
And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
What an unbelievable job by the secondary. No pass rush in sight. Quarterback had all day to throw, but they still took away all the options in the back end. Great job.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
Oh, he's open, but still 4th down. Oh, it was incomplete. Nice.
All over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Lobos will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Probably not quite
About the
as
25 or so, the 20.
20-yard line. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers.
Oh, nice.
It's finding the guys that have been working.
How many yards does he have? Not going to tell us. Let's do a read option.
Obviously, no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together.
Nice, nice.
Still on his feet at the 40.
89 yards now.
They'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps
We got to
a low
try this.
pass level, and he's
Probably be
got some
incomplete or
speed.
picked off, but
The offense getting set
let's
for
give it a
first
shot.
down from the 45. Use the play fake now to throw.
Or sack.
Bring in the heat.
Okay, he finally took off. Nice.
There he goes.
Oh, God. Now he slides.
And he'll finally slide after the long run.
Look at his little dancing.
Wanted to avoid the hit, or he just got tired.
This guy just gives you nightmares. He's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun now. Here's an
Nice. That's over 100 yards now. 103.
Senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll dial up the run.
Oh, that's a touchdown. Nice.
Now Wyoming, and the pummeling has started.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Teron Kelman.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Conference USA action right now, fellas. Wait till you see how things are playing out. Western Kentucky is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage, but despite all that, we still have a very close game. They're up by 10 over Middle Tennessee. Just another week of Conference USA football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Trying to burn this defense.
Knock it down. Nice. Okay,
And he was
okay.
willing to gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll ride the running
There
back
we
and
go.
leave it with him. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Sends it back in motion. Trying to move the sticks.
Light him up.
3rd down.
There we go.
He couldn't find anywhere to go.
Cowboys
Now
came to
it's
play.
4th down. The Lobos will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one.
How's Washington and Wisconsin going? Wisconsin's actually ahead, 13-10. Wow.
Corrals it at the
Washington. Oh, 4th down. Couldn't get it. Wisconsin won.
He'll be down at the 49.
Good for Wisconsin.
Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
Ooh. Oh, thought that might be a touchdown. But good game.
Plays everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Throw it. What are you doing? He panics. Loses 13 effing yards. Was that the 10th sack? It's insane.
Back to throw, it's Barnett. Complete with conviction on the cross.
It's just going to keep running backwards, I guess. We gained a yard there.
Yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're facing a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
Throw it. There you go.
He tosses one high.
He's got him.
To the left side.
Woo!
And he's got it inside the 15-yard
That's awesome.
line.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how
The Punk's like, shit, I'm tired.
And a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees
Blake
the
Barnett, the big
matchup
transfer
he
we brought in.
is not afraid to pull the trigger,
Killing it
and
for
he hits a
Wyoming.
big throw there.
And the Cowboys are on the move. Here's the handoff.
Nice move.
What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
That's not going to work.
This time there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row.
Do a read option.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really
Touchdown. Woo! Mustard and Brown.
Back on the option.
It's our backup. That's a freshman.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They took it 64 yards right down the field. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Blair. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will
Nice.
be more productive. With the catch, it's Godfrey. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
All right, heading to the fourth, up 38-7 in the conference opener on the road. Wyoming's looking pretty strong. 216 rushing yards. How many more wins before we can get some votes in the polls?
And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture.
Where are you going, number 4?
Second down, they'll go to the air. Going downfield for the
Oh, no! He burned us. That's a touchdown. Their 2 touchdowns are just lucky plays. But they count.
The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things.
Had a linebacker on the receiver there, apparently.
Do more of it in the future. Finding some things here late that they did well.
Are you going to go for 2 or anything? No.
He'll try to tack on one more. Smashes it through for the PAT. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just
Regular kickoff.
the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking.
They make such interesting choices on where they decide to run. Makes no sense sometimes.
And here comes the offense. He'll keep it himself.
Ooh, break it. There you go.
The tackle. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage. And
cut it up, cut it up. Oh, did he get the first? 3rd inches. Oh, come on.
Back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a
Ooh, oh, if you broke it to the right instead of the left, that would have been a touchdown.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
Didn't give up a sack. That's progress.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Let's try a little speed option here.
Cowboys in a good spot here with 2nd and short. On the option.
Pitch it. Oh, my God.
He'll pitch it.
Well, that didn't work.
They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive.
Damn it.
He's not gonna make it.
Got a punt.
Good job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight.
It'll never die for us. It'll always fly in the end zone a million miles an hour. There's probably some button you need to do.
Track that thing down, but it bounces into the
All right, well,
we will get another
see if we can not give up a 90-yard touchdown here. Ooh, now Navy's getting close to scoring.
Looking for a crease. It's
Nice.
This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Oh,
Get him. There. They have 8 sacks of us. That was our first sack of them.
16.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on
Ooh,
this
nice little play from Navy on a reverse. That's going to get the 1st down at least. 1st and goal.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
Pick.
Intercepted, the defense has set him up. Made a
Nice. Oh, he's going to take it back to the house. No, not quite.
And as a defensive lineman,
One more rushing touchdown for us, hopefully. Atta boy, number 2.
Trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Caleb Merritt.
This will make the offensive coordinator's life easier, taking over 1st and goal at the 1.
Can't complain about that. Touchdown.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cowboys. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Probably get the backups in now.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football.
Touchdown, Navy. They just tied it up, essentially. He'd still need the extra point, but
This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Tennessee left little doubt. You know, this version of the Volunteers can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program that...
all right, let's get the backups in there.
and 0 en route to a national title back in 1998. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like
Uh-oh.
they had a good one.
That's going to be a problem.
Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Right back to the well.
Starting to take advantage of my backups running the ball.
A relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. And the Lobos can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Oh, no. Oh, no. It's going to be a touchdown. And they have all their touchdowns are on plays over 50 yards. Maybe we shouldn't have put the backups in just yet.
At this point, you start thinking ahead of how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
Yeah.
Ready to try the point after.
Defense played awesome except for 3 plays. Well, played really good except for 3 plays.
And they finished the deal with a 60-yard run to the drive. They're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5.
Not a bad return.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Out of the gun to give to the back. He is
And all of a sudden we can't do shit.
Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Let's let our backup quarterback throw the ball a little bit.
Sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what that does on this next one.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the
All right, we're letting our backup do another read option. Didn't go well at all last time. It's keeping it. Didn't fumble it. That's an improvement.
Couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in. He got that
Oh boy.
Some hard running there, but just
Not great there.
as he stopped for a loss.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around, and this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive
Catch it? No.
plays than negative ones.
Gotta punt it away.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring
Careen into the end zone 100 miles an hour.
The pass is coming, so I can have more success.
Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end.
Didn't have a short field last time. Oh, we got an update on the Auburn and Vanderbilt game. Auburn won in overtime, 45-38.
Definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad
What a year for
things
them.
going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense.
There we go.
At a time, but you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air, or you've got to be more physical up front.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the back. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up.
Nice.
He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
And, man, that is not the 3rd down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a 4th down now.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it.
Going deep.
Lobs one high down the left side.
Pick.
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat.
Nice.
He'll be
Should have just knocked it down, but that's okay.
getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And that's a really good job by the defense.
Throw up the dub.
Understand situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do. And they
Desmond Hearns with the pick. don't think we want to do any more read options with this backup quarterback.
Back, and here comes the offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position.
Oh, that'll work.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're so
Now we got an injury.
to get some points.
At least it's a backup.
Thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
The Cowboys have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They'll run it to keep this.
There we go.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good
Try a
job by the
sweep.
running back understanding where
I'm
his
feeling this
hole
is not going to work.
Go hit it, get the first down.
We'll
Don't
give it a
mess
shot.
around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Yeah, didn't work.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, what a game this guy has been having, living in the opponent's backfield. Already has 2 sacks in the game, and now he gets a TFL. He is so athletic, so quick twitch, so slippery, they just can't block him.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout.
Nice.
Wide open downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go with a direct snap.
Well, that safety knew what was coming.
For no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to go power here, and normally this play hits right up the middle, but there was just too much congestion. It forced the ball carrier to bounce it to the outside, and he gets tackled for a loss.
Powers through the defender. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make
See if we can
a
get
stop
this,
here.
our backup quarterback, a passing touchdown
They need
here.
to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll run play action.
Ooh, got to go for this.
Oh, so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times
It's a test of manhood here.
your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north.
And we have breaking
Running the
news.
score up. We're not classy.
For yet another touchdown.
It's our backups.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it?
Don't think I've seen that
Another score
celebration
for this
before.
offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
We got to do that for the recruits, though. Score those points. Get that margin of victory up.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. So that drive didn't have to cover.
4th and 1 for Notre Dame.
7 yards. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Well, they got it. It'll be 1st and goal at the 2.
Run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. Complete in the middle. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass.
All right, 31-point victory on the road, conference opener. Starting out 3-0. The goal was 4 wins. We're 3/4 of the way there. Teron Kelman, 138 rushing yards, 3 touchdowns. Notre Dame just scored.
Ball game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm.
Undefeated as a head coach, 3-0, despite what the game says my overall record is.
The ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a
All right,
great
we're going to look at the team stats here.
This was just
Pretty consistent across the 4 quarters in scoring.
Put the wrap on things.
We had the edge in first downs, 29-12. Total offense, 502 to 389. Rushing yards, 252 to 110. Passing yards, 250. Oh, no, they actually had the edge, 279 to 250. Third down conversion percentage, 38% for us, 0 for them. Good job, defense. Turnovers, we had an interception. They had 2 interceptions. And then time of possession, we dominated by about 13 minutes. Looking at player stats for New Mexico, Caden Veltkamp finishes 22 of 34 for 279 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Our quarterback, Blake Barnett, finishes 15 of 21 for 207 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Our leading rusher was Teron Kelman, 24 carries, 138 yards, 3 touchdowns. Bragg also had 2 touchdowns. For New Mexico, they were led by DJ McKinney, 15 carries for 40 yards. He was the leading yards per game rusher in the Mountain West Conference. That has changed now. Leading receiver for New Mexico was Rylan Vagana, 8 catches, 89 yards. For us, it was, I guess we should go with Eric Richardson, 3 catches, 71 yards, 1 touchdown. Leading blocker for us was Jonathan Bush with 6 pancakes. For New Mexico, it was Daniel Rhodes with 10 pancakes. Defensive leaders for New Mexico in total tackles, they were led by Drew Speech with 13 total tackles. Kylie Woodard led the team in tackles for loss with 5. He also led the team in sacks with 3. They had an insane amount of sacks on us. And Nick Wheeler had an interception for New Mexico. For us, Desmond Hearns and Caleb Merritt each had an interception. Lucas Samsola had the only sack for us. Malik Singleton led the team in tackles for loss with 2. In total tackles, Singleton also led with 6. Kicking stats for us, our kicker Eric Sandvik made his only field goal attempt from 52 yards out. It was also 7 of 7 on extra point attempts. New Mexico did not have a field goal attempt, but Paul Tuttle was 3 of 3 on extra point attempts. Punting, Charles Steinkamp for New Mexico had 8 punts for an average of 42.5 yards per punt. Wyoming's our punter, Gavin Helm, had 5 punts for an average of 53 yards a punt. Great day for him. Kick returns for us, Trevor Rogers had 2 returns for an average of 20 yards per return, and Caleb Merritt had 1 return for 16 yards. New Mexico's Isaiah Blair had 7 returns for an average of 16.1 yards per return, and Kader Diop had 2 returns for an average of 13.5 yards per return. Punt returns for New Mexico, Isaiah Blair had 1 return for 1 yard, and our guy, Eric Richardson, had 6 returns for an average of 4.8 yards per return. Looking at the scoring summary, first quarter, Dion DeBlanc catches a 6-yard touchdown pass from Blake Barnett, and then Eric Sandvik gets a 51-yard field goal, Wyoming leading 10-0 after the end of the first quarter. Second quarter, Teron Kelman has a 7-yard touchdown run. New Mexico gets a 74-yard touchdown run from Jelani Watkins. Then we get a 36-yard touchdown pass from Barnett to Eric Richardson. It's 24-7, Wyoming at halftime. Third quarter, we push our lead out. Teron Kelman gets an 8-yard touchdown run. Then Daryl Bragg gets a 3-yard touchdown run. And it is 38-7 going into the fourth quarter. In the fourth quarter, New Mexico gets a 91-yard touchdown pass from Caden Veltkamp to Isaiah Blair. Teron Kelman gets his 3rd touchdown, a 1-yarder. Then Jake Godfrey catches a 60-yard touchdown pass from Caden Veltkamp. And Daryl Bragg gets a 1-yard touchdown run. That gives you your final score. Wyoming 52, New Mexico 21. We move to 3-0 in the young 2026 season, 1-0 in conference. Great start for the Wyoming Cowboys, as the goal for myself as a head coach was just to get to 4 wins. We're already 75% of the way there. So, sweet victory. Wyoming records an early conference victory over New Mexico. Player of the game, Teron Kelman, 24 carries, 138 yards, 5 yards per carry. You can see New Mexico did have more passing yards, but we had more rushing yards and beat them by 31. So taking a look, well, actually, what we're going to do, let's look at the coach skills. Are we at 20 yet? We are at 14 still. So we'll wait on that. We'll go ahead and advance the week. Notre Dame up 14-7 on Navy in the second quarter. Eric has reached his top 3 schools. It looks like Jalen Tompkins decided to commit to Nebraska over Wyoming. If he has to commit somewhere else, at least it's Nebraska. Teron Kelman, Mountain West Conference Offensive Player of the Week. It's good to see that. We'll go look at that real quick. Here he is, Teron Kelman. Good job. Actually, let's look at our stats and records. Coach stats. It says we're 9-7. We're really 3-0 as a head coach. Trophy room. Doesn't show like players of the week. It'd be kind of cool if it did. So no trophies in Dynasty. And we got no rivalry trophies either just yet. All right, let's go to... Well, recruiting is done, it says. Got another road game against UTEP. We should be able to handle UTEP, I would think. So Slater, we are third for him. Yeah, we're not going to get him. We do have the first visit at least. And we're really doing all we can do. We can't schedule a visit. We can schedule a visit for Flanagan. So what we got to do is go down here, remove this, go back up, schedule a visit for Trevor Flanagan. We'll do Northern Illinois. And I guess playing time is what we'll go with. And what else we want to do? We can't schedule a visit. We can for Steven. We'll do that Northern Illinois as well. Playing time. Can't schedule a visit for these other guys. We've got 5 recruiting hours left. We'll search his social media. We'll see how this goes. We're pretty much wasting all our recruiting points on recruits that probably aren't going to go to us, but we're starting out 3-0, so that's good. Let's look at our game headline here. Familiar faces, a pair of Mountain West foes, even though UTEP just joined, will clash this week at the Sun Bowl in El Paso. We are a higher rated team, so we should win, you would think. Impact player Teron Kelman just had a great day. Looking at the conference, well, let's look at the scores from the top 25 last week. Top 25, week 4. So Duke beat an FCS school. Oregon barely beat UCLA. Texas beat South Carolina. Tennessee beat Boise State. Colorado beat Texas Tech. Alabama beat Florida. Oklahoma beat Kentucky. Missouri beat Illinois. Ole Miss beat San Diego State. Miami beat Boston College. Auburn beat Jacksonville State. LSU beat an FCS school. Houston beat Georgia Southern. Indiana beat UConn. Utah beat Utah State. Clemson beat Georgia Tech. SMU beat Cal. Texas A&M beat Tulane. Georgia beat Vanderbilt. USC beat Penn State. Let's see if we're getting any votes. I'm sure we're not, but let's pretend there's a chance. Vanderbilt, Nebraska is getting some votes. No Wyoming just yet, though. Let's go to the coaches poll. Vanderbilt, Nebraska's getting some votes. No Wyoming. Getting overlooked. We're looking at the early conference standings in the Mountain West. So San Jose State won their conference opener. We won ours. Northern Illinois won theirs. Nevada won theirs. UTEP's 0-2. That's who we play next. We should be able to handle them. They're a half-star program. We beat New Mexico. Air Forces are 0-1. UNLV and Hawaii haven't played a conference game yet. All right, this is where we're going to call it for today. But good start in 2026. Off to a 3-0 start. Hopefully move to 4-0 against UTEP. Let's take a look at our team schedule real quick. So beat North Texas by 6 in that ridiculous game where my punter kept coming in to play quarterback. Beat FCS West easily, 45-13. Had a bye week. Beat New Mexico fairly easily, 52-21. This is a road game, but it should be an easy win. You'd think, but we'll see. And that will probably be pretty tough. At least it's at home. We got a bunch of recruits coming, so we need to play well. It's a primetime game. And we go to Hawaii, who's 1-3, so they are struggling. And we go home against Nevada. They're 2-1 right now. Home against UNLV, who's 4-0. They might be the main conference rival here. And we have the battle for the bronze boot against Colorado State. They are 1-3, so hopefully we can handle that game. San Jose State, they're off to a decent start, 3-1. Air Force, 1-2. And we play UConn randomly at the end of the year. And we'll see if we make our conference championship. But that's it for this episode. We'll probably be back tomorrow with the next little episode of this. So until then, signing out.